Hey, it's Ronnie again. I want to talk to y'all about hate. I know I told you a lot about myself. Grew up in a small town, upstate New York, 60 miles north of New York City. Very small town. Everyone knew everyone. My mom was a school bus driver. She knew if me and my sisters didn't go to school, and we'd better be on our deathbed if we didn't. I didn't know hate growing up. I think I'd mentioned I didn't even know what racism was till I became a United States Marine. And so what I'm seeing in this country, a rise in hatred for everyone. If you don't agree with me, it's because you hate me. Personally, darling, I haven't even thought about you, to be quite honest. I have not even given you a second thought. And that's basically a lot of people. I don't care. I don't care what color you are, what religion you are, where you're from, illegal, legal, lesbian, gay, straight, trans, the rest of the alphabet people. Don't care. Really don't. You do you, I'll do me. But what I'm seeing in this world is scaring me. I've seen a couple of... All right, let's get to it. No one wants President Trump as the president. They think he's an asshole. You know what? He is an asshole. But you know what else? He's also got this country's best interest at heart. Our economy is booming. There are more jobs now that he has created. We are at the lowest unemployment rate since 1950. That's more than, my whole life. There are things that he's done, like sign legislation so that we can have free speech at college campuses. I never thought I'd see the day that we'd have to make a law to back up the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. That's crazy. I don't understand that. We are so blessed to be in one of the greatest countries in the world. We can say what we want. We can worship what we want. We can go where we want. We don't need a passport to go from state to state. We are blessed beyond most other countries. And none of you realize this. You wake up in the morning and you don't have to worry about someone trying to break your door in because you're doing something the government don't like. Now, of course, if you're, cooking meth in the garage, then maybe you might get that unwanted visitor. But for the most part, 99% of America is not doing that. So you've got no worries. You are waking up each and every day in one of the best countries in the world. I'll tell you, when I was a Marine, I did not like President Clinton. I did not like what he did in the Oval Office. I did not like his wife telling the world that the women he slept with were whores. Well, you want to know something? Doesn't speak well of you either. And I know, because my husband cheated on me most of my marriage. It doesn't make the girls that were with him whores. It makes them people who made mistakes, just like I did, by forgiving him each time. And I still forgive him till this day. Because you know what? That pulls the hate off my heart. Now, I know that 1% of the country is triggered by MAGA hats. It's a hat. Who gives a crap? I don't care for, Dallas. I can't stand the Dallas Cowboys. They stole the 1996 Super Bowl from the Steelers. Have I ever ran up to someone in public wearing a Dallas hat, knocked it off of him, freaked out, and said, he offended me, I'm triggered? No. I'm an adult. I do adult things like ignore the things I don't like. I don't have to look at it. I can keep on walking. I don't have to assault somebody. And that's what these people are doing. I've seen several videos. One young man was attacked by another young man, and he jumped on him, breaking his ankle in 4 places just to take the MAGA hat off of him. Now, the young man had to have surgery to fix his leg. He's going through intense physical therapy, all kinds of things to fix something because of a hat. And the young man who attacked him went to jail for assault. Is it worth it to you? Is your hate so worth it that you will go to jail or pay a fine or have a record? And assault is not just a misdemeanor. In some cases, that's a felony. People don't get hired with felony records. What are you going to be in this world? What are you going to do in this world if that felony holds you back from holding a job? The government ain't going to pay for you. So, you got to examine your heart. My heart is full of nothing but love for my fellow humans. I don't care of your opinion. You don't have to agree with me. And that is the wonderful thing about growing up in America, of being in this country. We are allowed to have different opinions and walk away. I've heard a lot about, speech is violence. Well, you want to know something? Unless that speech is, hey, you, take a gun and kill that person, or hey, we're going to riot in the streets of downtown Budapest. I don't know, I'm just pulling that out of the air. At 7 o'clock, bring your guns and chains and baseball bats. Then that's hate speech. But having a difference of opinion with you, that's not hate speech. That's me telling you I don't agree with you. And most people, if you come to them and say, hey, look, I have a difference of opinion with you. Can we sit down and talk? I'm going to tell you 90% of those people will sit down and talk with you. But when you come against somebody aggressively and violently, let me tell you something. That ain't talk. That's you being violent. I won't put up with it. I'll let you hit me, but I'm calling the cops. It ain't worth it. I'm not giving up my freedom for you. I'm not going to jail because you decided to use your hatred in a violent way. It's just not worth it. And you better be willing to pay the price. Another thing I want to tell you is we can speak the truth to other people. Don't take it personally. That is one of the biggest things. If you take what someone says that you don't like personally, like it is a personal attack on you, that's on you. Let me tell you, I've heard a lot of people say a lot of bad things about me. Things that they've blamed me for, but only known part of the story. You know what? I've been able to walk away. Why? Because I value my freedom. But I don't take it personally. I say, they really don't know what they're talking about. I do. I know the full story. They don't. And so, excuse my dog, please. The mailman's outside. They hear him. Sorry. As I'm saying, I've had a lot of people come and attack me, judged me for things that they had no business judging me for because I didn't even know what they were talking about. It's easy to scream at somebody, to hurt them, not physically, but oh, you're a racist, you're this, you're that, you don't like this, you don't like that. and not know who they are. For all you know, my husband is black. For all you know, my child is. You don't know me. You want to call me a racist? Call me a racist. You know what? I can trace my ancestors back. My grandfather came over in the early 1900s, or great-grandfather. And we went to World War I, and he joined the Navy. My mother's parents came over from Ireland as well. I've got, short history. I think I'm, fourth generation on one side, third generation on the other. Proud American. I got some opinions on the border situation, which I'll bring to another video. But I want everyone to speak truth in love. Don't attack people for being different, because you wouldn't like it if they attacked you for your differences. And that's what we've got to focus on. We're all different. We're not cookie cutter, everyone is the same. We're different. And that's to be celebrated. Not treated as if, I'm the bad guy because I'm not like you. No, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be like you. I'm going to be like me. So, God bless you all. Be grateful for waking up in the United States of America. And I will talk to you again.